day, dream catchers. I am calling you dream catchers and not pursuers. I am believing that what you're pursuing, you're going to catch and take hold of. So it's the end of the first quarter, 2021, or rather, we're drawing to the end. And I just wanted to make sure that you've settled in with your diary, but that you're also aware that it's time to do your first review of your annual goals. And so I assume that you wrote do I want to be, and you also filled the part that says your first goals for the first quarter or first quarter goals. So it's your annual goals that you're looking at really and seeing, have I done what I set out to do? So this is supposed to be a fun time. Don't beat yourself up for if you've not met things. It's just take it with curiosity. Think, what is it that made me achieve this goal, or what is it that made me not achieve this goal? And one of the ways that you may find that a goal wasn't met is if the goal was too ambiguous. That normally ends up creating a problem when you come to evaluation, because if you said, for example, in your spiritual goals, I want to be closer to God, you may feel closer or you may not feel closer, but it's all because the goal is too ambiguous. So even if your true goal is to be closer to God, usually I will encourage that you write the goal in a specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and time-bound way. For example, to make your, and that spells the acronym SMART. So if you want your goal to be closer to God, a more specific goal or activity to schedule is I will read through the book of Acts in January, or I will attend a fellowship weekly, that type of thing. So go back to your goals this end of quarter and see if they were specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and time bound. Were they specific enough that someone can say it was done or it wasn't done? Is it measurable? Can you say how well it was, how much it was done, Is it attainable? Is it something that's within your reach? And if it's within your reach, is it realistic? Sometimes we say, okay, yes, I can let's say a financial goal, I can make 10 million in a week, but is that realistic? Would you be able to do anything else? So start to reevaluate your goals and see if it wasn't realistic, you might want to write a different goal. Also, give yourself a time how soon is this thing supposed to be done? Now, as we go into the second quarter, I want us to focus on an area that I have found to be so helpful because it impacts all the other areas. I want us to focus on fitness, your health. As you know, I am a trained relationship therapist, so yes, I'm very strong on mental health, and I think that your mental health is the cornerstone. Sometimes we are shooting too hard in one area, and that's going to poorly impact our mental health and eventually affect our relationships, affect our joy, affect everything else, our careers, and so on and so forth. So for mental health, this is what I encourage, that in this coming quarter, you focus on doing regular exercise. Those who are following me know that I recommend at least 7 minutes exercise every morning, and if possible, some longer exercises in the evening, like maybe two or three times a week. You can do a long walk or a jog or swim, or play golf or tennis, whatever other exercise that you enjoy. So exercise is I'm very big on that. These things, exercise even cures anxiety and depression. So you find that you have a lot more energy released into the rest of your life. Secondly, sleep. 7 to 9 hours of sleep. I know different people need different amounts of energy and different amounts of of rest, but I really recommend that you're getting enough sleep, and this requires planning. So take aside time. You might even take a full day this Easter weekend to be quiet, to retreat into yourself, to journal, but also to plan, to go back to your planner and think things through, and evaluate how you've done and what you need to do in the second quarter. Also, recommends very much that after your exercise in the morning, that you do some meditation. The Bible says that we should be still and know that He is God, and also that we are to meditate day and night. I'm not recommending that you don't go to work, but I am recommending that you take time, maybe 10 minutes a day, maybe 12 minutes a day, to just be absolutely still and quiet. And those who are following me, I will be teaching some ways that you can meditate. So send me an email on pendogalukande@gmail.com if you want to join my email group, because there I will be sharing more about mental health. I find that with feeding, when we eat food, we feed the body, but that we also need to feed the soul. So your spiritual practices should be strong, and also your just your physical exercise and all that is really good for your mental health. And these things have a way of having a knock-on effect on all the other 7 areas of your life. Lastly, I encourage you to plan something fun every day. It may be as simple as reading yourself a chapter of a book, or sitting in a place like this and drinking a cup of tea, but plan something fun every day of this coming quarter. It doesn't have to be long, it can be 5 minutes, but treat yourself to something every day, something that is for you, something that is to nurture yourself, a moment, an oasis of just peace and joy in your life. So all the best to you. I hope you're doing great and that you're reaching for your goals. May you catch your goals in 2021.